You know, getting up early in the morning and going out and hanging around like this is really great. And I'm really great at doing it. In fact, if hanging around was an Olympic sport, I'd probably get a gold. That's how good I am at it. Well, I said the last one was going to be my last video, but since it's Chinese New Year and there's absolutely nothing going on, might have time for one more. Another day. I'm up early again today, so I'm going out for another breakfast. There are probably 24 breakfast places near my house, but the one I like to go to is on the other side of Central Park. I like to go to it, although it doesn't have the best food. There's never a lineup, and I like to eat my dojang out of a bowl. There's a breakfast place near my house. It's always got a lineup out onto the sidewalk and into the street. And the food there is really excellent, I gotta admit. But I hate the lineup because it doesn't work properly. Some people cut ahead. I just don't understand it, to be honest. And the place is just a little bit too busy for first thing in the morning. Taiwan is tough enough, but in the morning, I can't take that kind of chaos. Well, my breakfast restaurant was much busier than normal. I guess that's one of the things I like about Taiwan. It's inconsistency. But again, maybe it's because it's Chinese New Year and so few places are open and everybody's off, so they go out for breakfast. They know me at that breakfast restaurant. They know my order, which is hilarious. I always get the same thing. Ro bao and a sweet dojang in a bowl. It kills me. I've only been there maybe 7 or 8 times, but I always get the same thing. You know, in life I try very hard to randomize my life, but I always default to doing the same things in the same way. Randomizing your life keeps things interesting. And I guess that's why these yearly visits to Taiwan are so interesting for me, because I shift gears completely and try to do everything differently. And I do, to a large part. And if you happen to like a certain thing for breakfast, why deny yourself that? I mean, sure, I had the same breakfast at the same restaurant 7 times in the last 7 weeks. That's not so bad, though. People ask me all the time, well, maybe not all the time, but they ask me enough that I think I have to comment on it here. They ask me, Bob, what's the meaning of Bob's Utopia? Well, let me tell you, that's a big question. That's like saying, what's the meaning of life? But I have an answer. How could I not? Cat with a mustache. Now that's good content. What is Bob's Utopia? What is it all about? So Bob is just this guy, right? Bob is every man. Bob is your average schmo. There's nothing special about Bob. He might be married, might drive a car, might put on clean clothes to go to work. Just your average guy. That's Bob. And that's me. I'm Bob. I've always been Bob. In a lot of ways. I know we're all unique, but we're all unique in the same ways. There is no true utopia. Utopia was something made up for a story back in the 1800s. And if I remember correctly, it was an island that everything was perfect on. Kaohsiung is a great place. I really like living in Kaohsiung. I've done 3 or 4 videos just about how much I like living in Kaohsiung. But it's not Paris, and it's not Monaco, and it's not a glamorous place. It's not Miami Beach. It may be the Miami Beach of Taiwan. Maybe the Paris of Taiwan. But it's not Paris. I probably didn't explain that very well. But you get the idea. It's like philosophy. It's like life. It's frivolous. It just is what it is. It's like that old parable with the scorpion and the frog. Or was it the turtle? The scorpion and the turtle crossing the river. So the thing about doing videos like this out on the street is that, first of all, it's self-indulgent. I do it because I want to do it. It's fun for me to, I don't know, explore my mind in this way. And it's fun to make the videos, the editing process. You'd think if it was so fun, I'd do more of it. But I actually do edit. But what's more, it doesn't bother me that people on the street see me doing this. Because A, most people don't notice, and B, the people that do notice, they don't even care. It's like, whatever. There's a guy with a camera pointed at his face. Especially in Taiwan, where we take so many pictures of ourselves. It's so normal to see people taking pictures of themselves. So, whatever apprehension I had early in season 1 or previous to season 1, I'm completely over it now at the end of season 3, which makes me really want to continue doing this.